What's going on, guys? Chad with Horse Family Homestead. Take you guys for a walk around the farm to start, and then give you guys a little background about myself. Down here we have the goats, and this is the goats. The chicken coop is all one, so they can go into the chicken coop and hang out if they want. They don't bother each other. Some rat bales over there. This is a carport I got just for hay, which turned into a little more than that, but it keeps things dry. Neighbor gave me some wood that he didn't want anymore, so he put it up for sides. And there is Ferdinand the bull. And Ellie coming up here, she's a Hereford. Ferdinand's a Jersey. So most of the stuff that you guys are gonna see is all going to be, most of the stuff you guys are going to see, sorry, camera problems, is going to see is all stuff that was made from pretty much refurbished material from different places, like the cows running here is refurbished tin that I got from an older gentleman down the road for myself, and the wood for the sides is actually an old crate from my mother's work that they were getting machines in them, and she asked if I wanted them. I said of course. And those are 8x10 panels, so it's 16 foot long, 8 foot wide, and I think they're 6 foot tall. And you have the pigs. The pigs are in here. That's actually old picket fence panels. 3 of them. The other side's being taken down. That was actually for my sow's piglets, so she could stay close. But it's just picket fence panels. I angled the roof so the water runs off, and that's tin that I got from a neighbor as well that was moving, and he was going to toss it, so I said why not use it. There's no holes in it. Here's cows are getting mouthy, they're hungry, so he's actually a feeder pig. He's going to be going in the freezer this summer. You can see what they've been digging up. I dug them a wallow, but they just filled it in over the winter time, and now they're digging their own again. This is my sow. The kids named her Peppa. Obviously, you all know that cartoon. So, and down there's Ranger the horse. That's also another weaning pen that I'd taken down, and I gotta move. Over here is the garden. Right now we have watermelon, pumpkins. We had some unusual weather this past couple weeks. Was some weird weather. We got some really nice warm weather, and then for 2 days in a row it frosted, so I lost my tomatoes, which is no big deal, just plant more. There's onions out here, there's peppers out here. I do bells, red, green, and yellow bells, and then my mother likes Portugal hot. She makes a mean I guess it's like it's just an oil garlic pepper. Eat them on steaks and stuff. It's awesome. And we got the hay equipment, which you guys will be going on here pretty soon. We'll be going on a ride. to cut some hay. I have some old hay here that is still on the wagon that an old farmer friend of mine let me bale his, I'd say about 13-acre field, and he hadn't baled it in about 8 years. I cut it off last year, baled up all the garbage, and then baled it 2 more times, and it all came back clover the second time. Second cutting, and after that, third cutting was clover. It was awesome. He doesn't have his cows anymore, so he lets me cut his fields that he hasn't cut in a long time, and they came back awesome. They really did. So I'll be going through some ways that I feed my pigs over the summertime. Wintertime they get hay and grain, obviously. Summertime I don't do grain. The cows demolish their half of the pasture. I have the horse pasture I ended up splitting in half for the cows on half and the horse on half. He's an older horse. He doesn't really take too fondly in my bull. He used to chase my bull right out of the pasture when he was younger, when he was just a calf. But yeah, they mowed down their side pretty quick, so they're blocked off. They stay up top here, and they get what I give them to eat. My neighbors that are next door here, all the way down, they're all letting me bale their fields, so I made out pretty well, staying close to home and cutting a lot of hay. Across the road, I'm cutting about another 10 acres or so. I usually give them some hay. They asked for some for their horses. So you guys will be coming along for the creek video as well. I'm digging the kids a swimming hole in the creek. I gotta get some sidewalk blocks from work to hold the creek gravel back, but I'll be spreading creek gravel here pretty soon, along with digging out the swimming hole. So you guys will have to stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for how I feed the pigs and I keep the cows satisfied until their pasture grows back, besides hay. I don't do a whole lot of hay in the summertime for a supplement, but you guys will see how I keep them satisfied and nice and fat. So I'll take you guys up and show you the broiler chickens. I just put them all out on pasture today. They're in their chicken tractor that I built, which I'm going to go over in another video with you guys on how I built it and about what it cost me. So you guys have to stay tuned for that as well. There's 94 broilers in there. 94. Started with 104, and of course you had a couple that are going to die, which isn't unusual at all. A couple others decided to get under the water somehow and never went to the heat lamps on those really cold days, and they ended up dying, I'm assuming from getting too cold.